Welcome everyone to the round 2 of tonight. This stream will not be a long one because I want, I don't want to overstretch myself too much. But we will do something at least. Now we will move all the... Hello, Scarlet. I remember you from round 1. Welcome to the second round. Thank you for such a big dedication to keep following me even through rounds on the same day. Really appreciate it. Now we will move all the repeating repetition necessary for function of our panels into the character generate panel. Public character create manager. Oh, by the way, I forgot to do something. Music. Okay. Music should be back. Welcome everyone, welcome to the round 2. First move the character create manager into the first. We will have character create manager reference inside character generate panel, because all panels will have to will need this reference. Then let's move the update process of the update process of the panel and redo it as a Unity action delegate. We will need to pass the character as a parameter. So pass the character as a parameter. We will need a reference to the character. So pass a character as a parameter in Unity on update panel. What do you write in Notepad? Oh, I am writing what I will be narrating in voice when the video will be produced. So when this part will be on the screen, this is what I will be saying. Oof. I can understand that. No, we will not use this. So I guess a Greggy voice will slowly put you into a mood to sleep. Let me be very soft with you. Just be comfy Relax, and you will slowly drift into sleep. Is that an ASMR enough for you? Jesus Christ, my viewership immediately jumped up the moment I start ASMRing. Yeah, Scarlet, keep asking questions. I'm here to answer them. Don't worry. Thinking. Okay. Okay, I have a cup of tea over here. Let me sip on my tea. Huh? What's going on? Oh, okay. It's okay. So every time when we need to update the panel, we will be calling this delegate. We will be invoking this delegate, including this question mark in front of the invoke is a simplified check if this delegate is not null. Ah, stupid. Videos. Boom. This one is not needed. This one is good enough. Yes. Ah. Start recording. Update panel. Ah. Then start recording. Inability score panel. Character generate panel. The thing is, the character generate panel will be our funnel and communicator between panels panel between panel which serve some kind of purpose, like setting ability scores, and the character itself. No, it's not a parent panel. How can I call it? How can I call it? How can I call it? I'm not sure how can I call it. Mm-hmm. Wait, I can set the... Can I approach this? How can I approach this? It's because... Yes, it is Persona. Congratulations. It's because I'm changing it and I'm not sure how to approach this actually. I'm stuck. What if I... go back in time? I want to make it as dry as possible, okay? So I have created a character generate panel, okay? Which will serve each of the character generation panel, which is for now we have an ability score panel and skills panel, okay? So this is done so we will not have a repeating concepts. For example, you see the ability score panel needs what? Character create manager. Skill panel, which needs character create manager. And both of them have like an update panel, those kind of functions. I want to avoid doing it. I want to change it. But how? What if I go even further? Well, that's one of the way to do it. Yes, through inheritance. That's for sure. I thought maybe I can avoid doing inheritance. But I start to feel like I will have to do inheritance. Okay, let's clear our videos up to character generate panel, ability score panel. Okay, character generate panel, character generate panel, character generate panel. All of this, all of this, all of this can go to hell. Could be a panel class that all have as a members that take draw calls. Why are you against inheritance? Because inheritance are often it sometimes produce a very unpredictable results. Character generate panel. But yeah, I think we will have to use like an inheritance over here. No inside ability. Select ability. Create a new script called character generate panel. Yeah, I don't want to have, at least for now, things. I'm like, you know, I'm like a kid in a candy store. Oh, I want this, and I want this, and I want this, but I don't want this. And especially I don't want this. It's okay, I will figure it out. It's all a process of making a tutorial, figuring it out, thinking it through. And it's a beautiful thing that I have community to talk to while I bash my head against some, you know, something. Nah. Yeah. No. But mommy, I want chocolate. You're allergic. But I want it. No. Nah. Дев. Hello, девкаска. Create a new script called character generate panel. Character generate panel. Oh god, there is already one. I am blind. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Wait, why am I recording? Delete this. And let's do it. Character generate panel. How about stat entry panel? Name isn't important anyway. No, naming is important in a sense, but we will. It's okay. It's okay. I think I feel it finally. I start to feel it. I feel it in my bones. this is... Yes, very abstract. Create a new script called character generate panel. Each panel involved in the character generation will inherit from this panel. So let's mark it as abstract. Abstract class is a class which cannot exist by its own. It only can exist as an inherited class. As a parent of class which inheriting it. If you don't know how inheritance work, inheritance, and now inheritance allows us to share common functionality between classes while creating differences, while having as a necessary difference between class. Difference. Inheritance allows to share common functionality between classes. We don't need to have this. First example of shared commonality between each panel is a reference to the How are you, by the way, today? Anything new? Anything interesting? Oh. Jesus Christ, how long it was on? For 3 days? Me? Well, I am stuck making a Dungeons and Dragons character generator for the last 4 days, I guess. Oh my god! Jesus Christ Almighty! 3 days. So you're scan disking the similar amount of time as me working on this tutorial. Oof! Oof! It has been months. Character? Is reference to the character create manager. I see. Well, there is always a part of suffering in everything what we do. World is pain. You just learn how to cope with it. First example of shared commonality between. If we declare manager inside character generate panel, and now delete reference from ability score panel and skill panel. They will lose. They will be complaining about lack of reference. But if we inherit from character generate panel, thus it will be reference back, because now they are inheriting the character create manager through they are inheriting the reference to the character from character generate panel. Let's rename character create manager reference into simple manager. I will use. We will use a mass rename of Visual Studio. Press. If you can't use mass rename, make sure now you are referencing manager. You're referencing manager in ability score panel and skill panel. But equally suffering too. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. If I were not enjoying what I'm doing here, I wouldn't be doing it. This is the best time of my life. I do hate sometimes some part of it. I genuinely I have here I have a mouse right now in my hand. It's my previous mouse I used to use before I bought a new one, and I got so pissed at editing something. I smashed this mouse against the desk, and it stopped working very well. So I had to buy a new mouse. Greg Hulk, Greg Smash. Yeah. I can't even imagine where would I find money for a new monitor if that happens. If I break monitor, but oh god, I haven't broken anything beyond a mouse, and like 10 year plus ago I broke a keyboard. Because I used to have a very bad keyboard. Really bad keyboard. Where you literally type, like, okay. Oh my god, my internet had died for a second. Everyone still survived? Is everyone still alive? Please, someone say something in the chat. Yes, does anyone hear me? This is the afterlife. Oh my god, am I dead? Finally. Oh god, thank you very much. I finally... The suffering is over. Oh my god, this is actually first time I have this situation, isn't it? My internet just died. I don't know, for some reason, like for a few minutes, it's just dead. Okay. I'm sorry about this, everyone. We're back. Everything is alright, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure about this. Okay. Oh god. Wow, I actually start to thought that this is it for tonight. Hey, it's the first time in a long time. And I don't remember ever being, like, interrupted like this on stream. Cool. We're back. Oh, Jesus, that was an experience, not gonna lie. So, if you could... So yes, my keyboard was so bad. You typing like public, but it will type something like this or like this. So at the time I were very poor. We were speaking like I couldn't I didn't work at the time, so I couldn't, like, I were not making any money. I didn't have the support from my family, and so I had to deal with it, you know. So I were struggling with it, and at the time I were doing my diploma project, so I need to type a lot, right? So I need to make a lot of things and type a lot of things. It was so bad that at some point I were even using like a desktop keyboard. Like I were bringing up my desktop keyboard and using my mouse because it was faster to type like this than to type on this keyboard. Keep fixing the typos on that keyboard. So at some point I made some money. Like I did some, you know, I installed a Windows, I believe, to someone, right? And I had like this, I got this money. And I go and buy a new keyboard. I come back home. I look at that keyboard. That old keyboard. I picked it up. And with the incredible delight, I smashed that goddamn keyboard against the wall. The keycaps goes flying all over the room. I will keep finding them like a year later. Like behind the couch. There is a keycap. They were like a minefield, similar how, a Lego is a minefield. You step on it and it's painful. But it was so amazing. It felt so amazing to finally destroy that piece of garbage. Yeah. How is it called? Catharsis? Cathartic. Yeah. Okay. Each of the will have an update panel. Sure. Public abstract update abstract void update panel. Each panel will have an update panel method. So let's create an update panel abstract method. Similar. So if this will force each panel to implement an update panel method. As an example, so query to move an update panel implementation into the override update panel method. Ooh. Okay. Let's take a stretch break, everyone. I guess it's a good time to take a small stretch break. Be right back. Hello, hello. Me back. Jesus, that's a wrong throat for a water. Okay. Move the update call on enable into the character generate panel. Let's test this. Speaking game. Generally speaking. Блять. Unlock steps. On enable works. Let's see. Ability script. after the changes we have done, after the changes we have implemented, we need to close. We need to after changes we have implemented, we need to update the reference to the manager, then reference the window and buttons in the character create manager. Everything works fine. Okay, everything works fine, except if you use the continue button. Okay. Okay. Except if you use the continue. Fine. Let's working on meeting. So now when you set up, when you press continue, I want to show the so now when you press continue, we want to advance the step of the character generation and show the next panel while unlocking the button to navigate between steps. Advance page. Stage. Character. Generate. Step. Character. Create step. Continue. You continue, we want to advance the step of the character generation and show the next panel where I'm looking at this capability, this functionality will be available on every panel. This functionality has to be on every panel. So because it will be shared between each panel, we will introduce it inside the parent, inside character, inside the class which they all inherit from. Oh god. Okay. So we will, when it's called, call complete step. We will need an identifier. For the step, for which step this panel is responsible. Between steps. Want to advance the step. We want to advance the step of the character generation. This functionality has to be on every panel, so because it will be shared. So We will introduce it inside the class which they all inherit from. When it's called call complete step, we will need an identifier for which step this panel is responsible. Okay. Okay. Now reference the continue. Thank you very much, you Yao. Welcome to the stream. Identify which steps panel is responsible. Good. Reference call continue from the continue buttons of the panels. Now if I launch, if I hide the skill button and launch, if I press continue, it will show the skill panel and skill button, but I did not. But skill panel will overlap with ability panel. So when we open one of the screens, one of the panels, we need to make sure to close the previous panel. Okay. Блять. I'm sorry. I got a little frustrated. Indeed, language. Sure. Show. Public. Yeah, it's actually, yeah, you're 100% correct. I should. No. No. Wait. Should I? Let's redo it. Let's open character create manager. Inside, let's redo how we show the panel. Instead of let's separate the button show. No. No. We don't need this. We don't need this. Let's show panel. Let's rename unlock step into show. let's rename unlock tab into show. Let's separate button show and panel show into two separate methods pulled by show show method. Public show panel show it's true. One character create mentions this were called by called no sure. Pass boolean as the parameter to set the show state of the object. This will allow us to use this method to hide the panel. Create new method called hide. Yep. Hide, and inside hide the panel. No. So panel tab false. Current panel. Inside advanced tab, hide the current panel before showing the new panel on the screen. Good. Inclusion panel. Inclusion panel. Let's introduce a final panel before ending the final panel for character generation. For now, it will just show some text on it. Copy the size of the either heal panel or ability Score panel. Here. It's... Do you publish this game? This is not a game for publishing, this is a future video. And yes, this video will be published. Look at the size of either skill panel or ability score panel. 2. And past 4 conclusion panel. Conclusion. Put a giant line in the middle. Make the button. Create and add a new component called conclusion panel. This component is a part of the character generation panel group, so he will inherit from the version panel. The character inherit panel. Character. Implement abstract class. There's nothing to show. Measure. Set the step which this panel is responsible. Make sure steps are correctly set on other panels, like for example on the skill panel. Add the conclusion button. Conclusion panel. As a demonstration, how can you expand the existing panel structure? Conclusion. Do you still have the script spoken of the user? Oh yes, I do have all the scripts, yes. But I don't want to share them directly because they have a lot of notes and like brainstorming and typos and all kinds of things. So let's see another problem. It's okay. Why are you saying sorry? Nothing to be sorry about. And now let's. Now you see another issue. You see, we only have 3 panels and setting right now is not a big deal, but later on it will start getting more and more overwhelming. Overwhelming. Instead, instead, we want to automate. We want okay. Show panel. Yet another small issue has been found. Ah, how can I fix it? You know what? We will fix it after a stretch break. Be right back. This is the perfect music to return to working. Let me check something up in Discord. I seen someone. Okay. I was using the wrong driver for my GPU just now. For BG and I got performance boost after. Oh yeah. The driver updates are a necessary thing, except we're coming back to me telling funny stories about being a YouTuber, okay? So I use a program to edit my videos called DaVinci Resolve, okay? And at some point, I installed an update for my drivers, and I have an AMD GPU, pretty good one. And every 2 or 3 minutes of working with DaVinci Resolve just freezes after the driver update. It just freezes. Just done. Gone. I'm done. And I'm like, oh god, whatever. After struggling with it few days, I just say nah, let's just roll back. So I roll back to older version. Guess how long it took AMD to fix that issue? 2 months! The DaVinci Resolve is... how can I say it to you? DaVinci Resolve is used to produce an Oscar-winning movies. AMD gave so much shit about it that they just ignored this problem for 2 months. And Oscar-winning movies, 2 months to fix. Well, you can always roll, at least you can roll back your drivers. Thank God. So I rolled back and it worked. But Jesus Christ, AMD. I always say that, and I really think this, that AMD is actually the main competitor on the market to AMD. Like, genuinely, AMD is the main competitor of AMD, because like, if they fix their shit, genuinely, if they fix all their small problems with their pipeline, with their production chain, with their errors and mistakes, like genuine quality control, the AMD will be like top of the line, top shelf stuff. But because they keep messing stuff up to the point that they get sued for what? Bulldozer CPUs. They keep getting into this in these problems. Yes, own worst enemy. Exactly. They're like me. Oh god. No, not show panel. Oh, yes, show panel. Oh, actually. Assault on the Imperial Capital, Valkyria Chronicles 4 OST. Well, because it's Valkyria Chronicles, of course it will be tactical and grandiose. Now, still, I want to introduce a new method inside the panel called show, which will call to the manager to show panel. We need to track which panel is currently being shown. So create a variable for that. Then it's better to go stylized low poly or mid poly. I feel like I'm struggling a bit with my animation and I'm thinking of reducing poly count for my game. It's, to be fair, Yes, I think if you go down to low poly and mid poly, you do it is more forgiving in terms of animations. And yes, being more stylized often is easier than being like photorealistic. But a lot of assets online are more aimed towards like mid-range photorealistic stuff. So when you go too stylized, when you get too stylized, it starts to get really hard to find assets online. So it's a trade-off. You need to look at it. It all depends on what you're trying to make. Then we need to track which panel is currently being shown, so create a variable for that. Then show the panel. Then hide the show. Then when you show the panel, save which panel is being shown. Yeah, this is a common issue. Yeah. I guess reducing poly count is one of the way to go, yeah, but don't think that suddenly it become easier. It's still gonna be hard. See which panel is being shown. And when you switching panels, you hide the current panel and show a new one. Good. Let's test this. Add the conclusion panel into the character create manager and launch this. And let's test this. Call the show method on the panels from our buttons and the to switch panels to show the selected panel to switch panels we are showing. We need to track which panel is currently being shown so we can hide it. When we are switching panels. To create a variable for that. Call the show method and panel on the panels from our buttons when they are pressed. Add the conclusion panel into the character create manager and let's test this. Okay. This step is done. Previous pages. Plus, oh god. Freeze. Class freeze. Appearance. Music. Previous pages. Spells. Feeds. Spells. Status panel. Conclusion. Amy was terminated old Diablo style I had in my childhood. Oh, what game was it? Hey, Kartoffel, what game was it? Blade and Sword? Blade and Sword, I believe it was called. No, not Blade and Sword. What was the name of that game? Old... There was multiple of those old obscure action RPG, Diablo-style action RPGs. Not Blazing, Blazing, no, I don't... Shadow Flare. Whoa, what is a Shadow Flare? 2001. What is a Shadow Flare? Oh my god, what is the Shadow Flare? Well, man was... Yeah, I remember. I especially loved... you know, those magazines used to have those CDs, right? And they not only post like demos of games, right? They often post used to like put mini games and small freeware games on those CDs, and it was so much fun exploring those small games. It's how I discovered an Crimson Land. Like, if someone knows Crimson Land is so much fun. Okay. You know what? We have finished panels. Now it will be a completely new thing called race class. And like spells and feats. I think it's a good moment to conclude this stream. Yeah, as I said, it's gonna be a shorter stream. And it is a shorter stream. But we did a lot of progress tonight, and I hope we will finish the stuff, at least recording of the videos, tomorrow. So let's be done for tonight. Thank you very much, everyone, for showing up and talking to me. It was a bless. It was fun to talk to you guys. And see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone.